What's up, guys? Today's main focus was getting more work in with the 275-pound sandbag. I'm still not strong enough to shoulder it, but if you compare today to last week, the speed off the lap has improved a lot, so I know I'm on the right path. It's funny, my training with sandbags so far has been completely intuitive, but if I take a step back and look at the big picture, I've fallen into a pretty basic linear style periodization pattern. I think sandbags just kind of work that way because weight jumps are usually pretty significant unless you have a sandbag for every 5 pounds, but that's unlikely. With a linear strength program, you often start with higher reps, say 8 to 12, and as the weeks go by, you work your way down to sets of 5 and below before possibly maxing out and starting over again. When you first start with a new, heavier sandbag, at least this is how I've been doing it, you only lift it a few times every couple workouts, and most of your time is spent with lighter sandbags, doing more volume and practicing with weights you've already conquered. This is the high volume phase. As you get more comfortable with the new heavier sandbag, you start spending more time with it, working on lifts from the ground and the lap, or doing carries. This takes more out of you quicker, so you can't do quite as much volume with the lighter sandbags. This is the medium volume phase. And finally, once you start going for the full shoulder with the heavy bag, your volume goes down pretty low because it takes so much out of you on every attempt. You then ride this phase out for a while until the heavy bag becomes predictable. Then you start over with a new weight and you're back to that high volume phase. I think with this 275-pound bag, I've been trying to rush ahead straight away to that final stage, but that's not the best approach. So over the next few weeks, I'm going to keep working on basic stuff with the 275, but most of my time will be spent elsewhere, perfecting the 250-pound sandbag to shoulder and working on the fundamentals with 200 and 225.